So today's lesson is about positive and negative space, and I want you to look at the three pictures that I've drawn here. Which one of these three is which one is the best? Hang on. Yeah.
Me?
Yes.
Okay. Like maybe the second one's the best because you kind of like got everything in between.
Okay, how many people agree that the second one is the best? Like maybe 5 people. All right. Who has a different opinion? Yeah.
The third one, because it's not taking up too much space, but there's still some space in the open.
Okay. How many people agree that the third one is the best? Most of the class. And then the first one. Does anyone think that the first one is the best? Okay. So, the third one, this one here, is generally considered the best. This one because it is a balance between positive and negative space. In here, there's too much positive space. You can't really see anything except for what's actually there. In here, we've got too much negative space. The drawing that you've made, or the drawing that I've made in this case, is really, really tiny. There's a lot of blank paper, and there's not a lot of actual drawing in it. And what you're looking for to have a good drawing, and this is true of photography as well, and almost any form of art, what you're looking for is a balance between positive and negative space. And what this balance is called composition. When we talk about the composition of a piece of art, part of what we're talking about is the balance between positive and negative space. What I saw when you were drawing your shoes with our first lesson, I saw a lot of shoes that basically were like that. I saw a few shoes that looked like this. Neither of those have good composition. If you're drawing your shoe, and admittedly, when we're doing art, we're not usually just drawing shoes, but these are lessons. These aren't you using the applications. It's you learning how to draw so that you can apply it to other things. But what you're going to want is a balance of positive and negative space. The other thing with composition is this isn't particularly great. In terms of positive and negative space, it's okay, but it's right smack in the middle of the paper. And usually, you don't want to draw right in the middle of the paper. You want to give a little more creativity, I guess. Give a little more, perspective. So maybe I draw my shoe like here. And maybe I put a foot in there too. Look, pant leg. Okay, and there it's not smack in the middle. You've got a balance of positive space. This is the positive space. Remember, the positive space is what's actually supposed to be there. The negative space is basically everything around it. Okay, it's a white paper. It's what's left after you draw something in. What we're going to do today is we are going to focus on negative space. And drawing negative space rather than drawing positive space can help us to actually see the difference between them. And in many cases, it helps us draw a little bit better. So if I'm going to, so let's say I want to draw these hangers. I can draw what I actually see, what's actually there, which would be these parts here.
Oh, I thought she was going to draw another one.
Okay, all of this here. This is the positive space because this is the actual hanger that exists there. But I can also draw the negative space, the space that's between the hanger. And in that case, I'm going to be drawing this here. It's hard to do with a stylus because I don't have quite the precision that I would if I actually had my pencil. But I think you can get the picture. This is what I'm drawing. All of these spaces in between where the hangers are. Notice, hang on, I'm going to finish this corner here. So here I've drawn this area here. And that's this part. Now, the important thing, and one of the ways that I can tell whether you're actually drawing positive or negative space, is you'll notice I don't have a line here. Hang on. Let's see if I can make this darker. I don't have a line here. Or here. Can you guys see that? I'll try a lighter color. That might help. Okay, this here. Okay. In positive space, you would draw that because it's part of the hanger, because you're drawing the hanger. So I would draw all of these lines here that go across another hanger. I would see those lines if I were drawing positive space, but I'm not. I'm drawing negative space. So what I'm going to look at is drawing this part in here. Okay, so all of this that's colored in, I've drawn that part. I've drawn those lines. But I haven't drawn anything that's actually attached to the hanger. And this is what you're going to be doing today for your lesson. So now I'm looking at this and I'm actually going to draw it. I'm going to start up in the corner here. So if this is my paper, I'm going to draw this space. I'm going to have another corner that goes kind of like this, and then there's a little bump there, and it goes around. Okay, and I'm just drawing, hang on, I'm just drawing the negative space. I'm not actually drawing the positive space. Once I'm done, you should be able to, and I'm not actually drawing it particularly well, but that's fine. Once I'm done, you should be able to see the hanger itself. But the hanger is not what I'm drawing. And I'm doing this, again, like our lessons last time, I'm doing this fairly quickly. I don't want you to. I want you to take your time. Okay, and here, in this part here, I've drawn this space, hang on, this space in here. So all of this in here. And what it does, it's another aspect of the lesson that we did last day, so that what you're looking at is what's actually there and not what you think should be there. I know what a hanger looks like. I know what these hangers look like. I have them hanging in my closet. They look like this. And then they have this weird little curly thing and another weird little curly thing. And there we go. There's my hanger. It's not a great hanger again. But, so, this is what it looks like in positive space. But when I'm drawing this, putting aside the fact that I'm using a stylus and not a pencil, so it's not a particularly good drawing anyway, and I didn't take any time or put any effort into it, it's still what I think I see. It's not what I actually see. And that's what this set of lessons is about. It's about drawing what you actually see. So, again, we're still doing 80% looking at the object, 20% looking at our paper. We're focused on what is there, not what we think should be there. Lesson, draw what you see, not what you think. So today you are going to take the, oops. So today you are going to draw, you're going to take the 3 hangers, you're going to set them out so that they're crossing over. Don't spend a lot of time making them look just perfect because really it doesn't matter. And you're going to draw the negative space.